Alright guys, time for a new video with Nilssen's games, and another draw as we can see against a slightly higher rated opponent in Uppsala, Young Champions. A strong tournament played in Sweden these days, and we'll see how Ellen managed to secure a draw in the exchange variation of the French defense. Not the most ambitious opening you can play with white, but pretty solid stuff. Knight c6 is a nice move, playing knight b4 maybe to kick the white bishop away perhaps. The standard stuff here is to play something like c6 in combination with moves like this, but Ellen plays slightly more original and to the point. Knight c3 from white, however, is not so normal. Probably doing the same as Ellen's idea, basically just playing knight b5 at some point at least, and now she responds in kind. Knight b4, knight b5. Queen c3 is also a nice move, just looking at this pawn as well. c6, kicking the knight away. Now white had to take on d6, and as we can see, this position is looking pretty even. However, I would probably prefer black in this position, because I like the placement of Ellen's knight on e7. Gives black the opportunity to play f6 to control the e5 square to limit the potential and scope of both of white's minor pieces. White does not have the same option, as the knight is on f3, thus preventing the pawn on f2 to move to f3. So I would probably say slightly better for black, at least slightly more comfortable, but of course this should be within drawing limits for white if she is careful. Rook fe8, the bishop comes out. I would probably play f6 immediately here, but knight g6 played by Ellen. Takes, and this is looking of course very equal, but still there's some play left. But I would have to say that the knight is looking slightly misplaced on g6. f6 instead in this position would be my preference, actually. Would allow white to play the bishop to g3, but it's not doing great there either. So this is looking okay for black, at least in my opinion. Okay. Let's just flick through these exchanges, and h6 from Ellen, bishop d2, retreating, and another exchange. And as I'm sure you're aware, this game ended in a draw, and as we can see, the players made some more moves, but the result was never in question here. A very solid game by both players. Some maneuvering moves, another exchange, and as we can see, the bishops are opposite colored, and this is always an indication of good drawing chances, at least when material is equal. And as we can see in this position, it's super symmetrical, almost identical actually. If Ellen had played a6 with a draw offer, that would be slightly poetic, but they agreed to a draw here after 31 g3. Solid stuff from both players, and a new draw for Ellen in Sweden.